Be careful with that type of thing. And that's not because I think I'm bad or nothing like that. It's just that, there's no time to have bad people in my life. You know what I mean? It's a waste of my time, and I ain't got no time for that.
I respect the fact of like he said right now, I don't want no bad energy. But come on, bro. Like, this is a business dealing. This is not somebody you're gonna do a record with and keep them in your life forever. Like, unless in the contract it says one verse, 20 racks plus a lifetime friendship. The fuck out of here. Like, come on, bro. We all do business with people we don't like. It is what it is. But you can see, Little Rob is different. He's saying it right now. He gotta check you out first. You gotta X all the boxes. Good energy, check. Moves right, check. Good little homie, check. Good vibes, check. Like, I don't know. That just seems like a little lot to me.
Really watch all that stuff and how someone carries themselves, and if I see like anything in you that kind of might seem a little off to where I might not be able to trust you with something, then I kind of like shy away from that, because fool me once, shame on you. Never let them fool me twice.
Rob lived by memes. Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Like, who cares? You're gonna do a business dealing, do a record, and move on. Like, trust them about what? I will only work with people that I trust. Why do you want to trust the artist you're gonna do a record with and move on? Give me my bag, I'm gonna do the record, get the fuck out of here. I'm trying to be your friend. What the fuck am I be your friend for? Listen, who wants a Little Rob feature anyways? Crickets. I respect Little Rob and his crap, but I'm just keeping it real. Who wants a Little Rob feature? Who? Which artist from today wants a Little Rob feature except for some washed up cholo? Oh wait, anyone? It's like saying you want a Capone feature. It's like saying you want a criminal feature. Those are features you should get for free now. Those ones should be freebies. Sorry. The type of features you want today are Little Weirdo, Chitorranas, OGC.
But you'll never hear a homie say, you know what, do me a favor and take it down and let me shoot you a little something for that, You won't never hear a homie say that. That's something you won't hear a homie say. And the homies that has promised me, nah, bro, we'll do.
I'd rather be shot than stabbed. I've been stabbed in the head twice. In high school, I was coming out of high school and some dudes were waiting for me outside. I was walking with two hyenas and some enemy fool was waiting for me outside. And when I walked outside, we started getting down, but that fool had brass knuckles, right? We're fighting. And I blacked out from the brass knuckles, bro. If you ever been hit with brass knuckles, get hit in the right spot, you ain't gonna know what happened. We're fighting, bro. We going one-on-one. I'm getting the best of them, and before you know it, I got hit with brass knuckles. And then I remember waking up from being on the floor, and I had two big ass holes on top of my head. It just happened so quick. If it wasn't for the highness, I probably would have bled out right there. I took off my flannel, I was wearing a flannel, and put it over my head. I shit you not, that shit was gushing like the water fountain. You open the water fountain and the water goes like this, like a little rainbow, like that. Gushing bad. I didn't go to the hospital or none. Just went home, taped it up, and caught the homies and went on a mission. That's the way it is. See, the brothers have no structure, right? They say they do, but then they don't. You'll ask some brothers, and they'll be like, yeah, we got structure. And then you got other brothers, they'll say, we all do our own thing, right? So it's really hard to determine which one it is, right? It's not my politics, so I don't get into the details, only from what I see. But sometimes I'm sort of happy to be from where I'm from, because can no ordinary guy call me out? At least not from my hood. Can no ordinary guy that ain't done what he's supposed to do call me out? It wouldn't go down like that. They'd have to go hit up the right guy from my hood, and he'd have to for somebody to say something to me, right? Which is beautiful. It's dope to know that. Can a guy that just got jumped in go after the big dog from the set? I mean, he could try, but it ain't gonna be good.
Let a Mexican deal with it. If he feels offended by it, let a Mexican deal with it. We don't need anybody else from a different community to come into my community and try to regulate and tell us how we're supposed to feel.
That ain't a hustle, man. That's a scam, huh?
American Cholo called out Tony A from the Sodium Radio podcast for not putting out the Chicano rap documentary. Let's load up that clip.
Everything is perfect. This is great, but nobody does anything to do with it. That's a scam, right? That's a scam.
crying what another grown-ass man didn't do for you. Oh, that man didn't do this. Oh, that man didn't do that. Oh, that man sound like a bitch. Why don't you do it for yourself? It's not easy, huh? Listen, this is what happens. It happens a lot. Homies get a position of power, or at least a position that's nice, and the other homies start leaving, complaining, whining, crying. You owe me. You this. You that. That's what these homies are.
This motherfucker is sick in the head, my boy. So, the shot callers that are not Mexican, do you tell them to fuck up my community because you're not Mexican? Do you? Let me know. I'm gonna say your way. Because I know in homeboys that you go to jail and they might have the pod, right? Or the block. And they're white Southsiders. Or another race. I don't know. Salvadoreño Southsider. And they got the block. You go up to them and tell them, hey, my boy, we don't need outsiders to dictate my Mexicans gangs politics. Fucking sounds slow, I swear to God. This is what hate, you know when Boozy said they're filled with hatred. This is what that is, hatred.
Listen, we don't wish death or jail on our worst enemy. You know, we know 6ix9ine is a rat, so what's gonna come to him is gonna come to him. We don't got to wish it on him, right? We all know what he did. We all know what he's done. We all know what he's capable of. We all know who he really is on the inside. So we don't gotta sit there and say, you know what, I wish you go to jail. I wish that rat dies. I don't care what happens to that rat. Just keep him away from me. Eventually, what's gonna happen to him is gonna happen to him. That's simple. You feel what I'm saying? So all that extra that people always be doing, like, you know, wishing this or wishing that, like, nah, bro, like, look, if you believe in God, let God do what God's going to do. That's simple. Let the devil do what the devil's going to do. That's simple.
I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. I'll fuck the world with my chest full of smoke. I choke on my breakfast.
Her in the middle of it too, you guys. Pobrecita, it was like her second day on the job. She told me that when she saw that happening, she jumped on the girls, but they threw her, and then she flew. But she said that she tried to grab them off of me, like with their hair or whatever, and they just like threw her or whatever. And Flyboy told me, because I didn't know, mind you guys, like it was all
So JENNY69, right, gets jumped by some homegirls over listening to SPM, which was set up by a dude down, aka Kilo, who I've never heard of, and everybody says he's a one-hit wonder, but I don't even know what he put out. There she files a police report, you know, regarding the situation that took place, and now a lot of people are calling her a snitch. Look, if you gang-related and you bought that life, then yes, that's what it's considered. But we're talking about an artist who's identified herself as nothing more than an artist and just a regular civilian who just happens to be popping. File a report on somebody for assaulting her. But I find it funny that there was a bunch of dudes that were thugged out listening to SPM, but they didn't press them. They pressed a female. Pretty lame shit if you ask me. Now we got Southsiders from the IE saying, hey Jenny, stop representing where you're from. Where we're from. Clout chasing like a motherfucker. But pressing a woman is pretty lame if you ask me, bro.
Posted up in Los Angeles. What's up, kick it back? Hunker foolish, let them know where you're from. Big bad Riverside, actual Riversider. You did get.
But she lives off of drama. Quiere que la estén mirando. Cause she can't sing, she can't rap, she can't do nothing, homeboy. Besides come out in a bikini and doing a thing. When I was in the dressing room after that happened, she told me, damn Kilo, this is gonna go viral. I'm gonna put it up and this and that. They like, this is the best thing that ever happened to the homegirl. Right? And I said, all right. She said, I'm gonna call the police. I said, no, girl, like, don't do that. So now, she a snitch, she a liar. We're trying to live off of something that I don't entertain that drama, homeboy. I don't. And I'm not down with snitches, and I'm not down with none of that. And now she says that she's gonna call police. I mean, for what? What'd I do? There was people there. Nobody saw that. That didn't happen. So la ruca está ahorita live diciendo chingaderas que las diga. ¿Sí me entiendes? But I don't entertain that, homeboy. And respect to all girls out there. And if she wanna live off of that, homeboy, my name's clear, homeboy. Don't mount me up.
This is not 1960. This is not segregation anymore, my boy. The homies from South Los, South Central, because I know them, they speak with the N-word all the time. And I don't want to say all of them, right? The homies from Compton, I know a bunch of them, also speak like that. Go and tell them that they stealing what they grew up knowing. They gonna tell you, take your Pachuco ass back to 1945. This is the new age. Either you get with it or you get ran over. I don't know why people don't understand that.